Hey guys, what does dispositions mean to your wholesale business? This is Jerry Green, and you guys, if you do me a favor, if you would please, make sure you subscribe to my channel here if you already haven't, and also give me a like here today. So let's talk about this a little bit more. Dispositions within your wholesale business. What does that mean? Well, it's really, if you look at it, the position for someone to move your properties, and they're selling your properties for you. And I always look at it this way, I always talk about, a lot of you have heard me talk about, kind of my production line process. So here I am from, bringing in things into the production line. Well, we bring deals into the production line, but we got to move them out of the production line, especially if you're in the wholesale business. And a lot of you guys know that that's one of my big things. I'm big into the virtual wholesaling. We're one of the biggest virtual wholesalers in the country, and we do that on a regular basis. So what we got to have is somebody bringing inventory in, okay? And then we have to have somebody moving inventory out. And it's like with any business, okay? You're having somebody do that. I think what's unique though with the wholesale business here is, compared to a lot of businesses, you think about it, you have product that you maybe you're manufacturing, or you're buying this product and then, some type of white label on it or something, and you're reselling it, whatever it is. Then you're selling the product. But most of the time, the sales portion of things is just really done on the business to the customer side of things. So it's really that B to C side of things, okay? Well, in our business, you guys look at it, is we have sales going on both sides. So we have sales going on, one, acquiring the properties, which you guys are very familiar with, and then we have the sales going on the other side too, in the wholesale business, is where we're putting that product out to our buyers. Well, if that's done right, that really becomes a completely separate department of its own. In fact, it's really one of the most important departments in your real estate wholesale business, because, a lot of people look at it and they say, well, if the deal is right, somebody's just going to buy it on things. And I agree on that. I mean, I agree, if the deal is right, somebody will pick it up and it'll be gone very quickly, especially in today's market, the way how hot it is on things. But I want you to think about this too. Okay, markets are always they're not always going to be very hot. I've been doing this since 1994, and I've seen markets cycle up and down, okay? And when these markets cycle up and down on things, the disposition side, selling that end product, becomes very tough a lot of times. In fact, that's the reason why a lot of companies, especially wholesale companies, even buy fix and flip companies, you'll see them go out of business during the market crashes like this, because they haven't dialed in their dispo side of things. They're not working that dispositions enough when the market's good, so when it changes, they're prepared for the market to shift and then them be able to deal with it. So one of the most important things you can really do, guys, is really start building out your disposition side. You need to really focus in on that. And some of the key things you need to really focus on is, one, building your list of cash buyers constantly, okay? Not only building that, all right, but it's also what I think is even more important than building your list, because a lot of people build lists, but they're crap, okay? In fact, you could have a list of, say, 4,000 buyers, and maybe 50 of them are worth anything at all when it comes to buying. So be careful of that. Why? So when I say building the list, the buyers list, you want to build quality buyers, okay? So don't be going out there and just throwing in a ton of buyers into your buyers list. And really, nobody should even make it to your buyers list unless they have been pre-screened and they're a good buyer to fit into your particular business model. Because if not, guys, they're just a bunch of tire kickers and they're going to waste your time. So you got to get good at that. So a couple of key things I'm going to share with you on the dispo side of things is, number one is you got to be really hyper focused on relationship building. That is absolutely critical. If you're not building relationships with those people on a deep level, you are dropping the ball. And I mean really building a relationship with them. I'm talking about you reaching out to them, talking to them regularly, letting them know that you're there, thanking them for their business in regards to being a customer, buying product from you, constantly working with them all the time. And that is extremely important. So you've got to nurture that relationship. It's a crucial component. You know, I've got some students of mine that even set it up where it's so important that they have their Dispo agent go out to lunch with certain clients every so often to just strengthen that relationship. Guys, and what this does, it really builds things up. So like when you have a deal that's tight, or you have a change in the marketplace, then those people are going to be there for you. Versus if you're not relationship driven on your selling your product, then all that's going to go away very quickly if you're not building that. Because if something happens on things, a relationship, they're going to be there with you and support you and get through this, and you guys are going to work together. If you're not building that relationship and things shift, they're just going to go bye-bye on things. So you want to be the go-to person when it comes to this, and you want to provide what we call white glove service. And if you can do that, guys, this will change your business. Your wholesale business will flourish if you invest a lot of time and money and resources into building your dispositions side of things. And that might be you, or it might be another team member, or several team members. So I just want you to think about this and start applying it, okay? So I hope this helps here. Guys, I appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that. Give me a like. Talk to you in the next one.